Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot. Today I have an exciting new video for you guys. Today I'm just gonna review some ads. I have about 900 different ads I've screenshotted or recorded with my phone from just like scrolling on Facebook and stuff. So I'm just gonna go through those ads today on this video and hopefully give you guys some inspiration for some ads that you might likely want to crush it with. So that being said, before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and let's get started. All right, and I got roughly 28 minutes on the camera, so I'm just gonna go through these ads until we basically run out footage, and I'm just gonna call it there. So these are more recent, December 27th, 2021. So we should be able to get through a good portion of them. So yeah, let's get started. All right, let's see. Let me go through. There's some Roan this. I didn't actually screenshot it properly, but let's play this first one right here. It's pretty cool by Deception. I've been seeing a lot of these for clothing brands where you're basically just showing off a few different outfits, and it helps shows off the kind of like your versatility, I think it's called, in your collection, like showing off all your different pieces and everything. Some good close-ups and stuff to show off like the detail and the quality of the fabric and everything like that. That's really good. Just showing off the fit as well. The fit's really big for clothing, showing off that fit, because a lot of people buy that because of that. So yeah, looks really good. Plus pretty cool environment too. It's mostly just like his just like a little kind of chill area. I would say like someone's house and stuff like that. You also see the lighting's really well. Yeah, cool ad. I like it. This is another one from Roan, which is just like a retargeting ad, I believe, because I watched one of their ads. It's just like an image right here designed for an active life. So you have to understand with marketing, it's all about the message amplification. So with paid ads, you're just amplifying messages that we want our consumers to understand about our brand. And right here, designed for an active life, it's basically just really calling out who this brand is for, essentially, as a retargeting side. Go through another one. I wanted to make my girlfriend smile. I don't know. It's a cool Bars keychain. It's hard to read the text. That's really important right there. It's hard to read the text in a few of those. I feel like that could have been cleaned up a little bit more, but otherwise, that's a pretty cool ad. Want to make my girlfriend smile, so I bought her this keychain from Matting Cones. And oh yeah, it's also a TikTok ad. I forgot. So there'll be a few TikTok ads in there as well, guys. Cool. Let's go to the next one. I've been seeing a lot of these from clothing brands in general, where it's just showing off like a split screen view. Showing off like right here, just showing off like the shirt he's wearing underneath, the pants he's wearing. So that's pretty cool. So you're showing like an active, like you're showing the lifestyle photo, but then you're also showing off the specifics of what's he wearing in that photo. Fabletics, I've always kind of digged their ads. It's also something weird. I'm getting a Black Friday early access ad in January 1st, 2022. So that was a little interesting. This is a really good one. I know this is working really well for TikTok, where it's you take a big influencer, something like that, and run ads through his account. Again, it's a lot of like negotiating contracts and stuff like that. But what you do is you do that, and then you go ahead and get that permission and stuff. And then what you can do from there is you get like the little comment button and make like a comment ad, essentially. So, and ask them questions that people likely have about that particular influencer. So this guy, he's in the, not the beauty niche, but like the men health and wellness, health and kind of like fashion, things like that. So he has good skin. So hey, let's show off like and address a question they likely have about him. So yeah, a little complex, but this one I don't really know why I stopped buying salmon at the grocery store. And it is a photo ad, and it's one of those like tap photos, but I don't know how I felt about it. Another exactly same thing. How I'm getting my essential nutrients. This is one that I think they did I think pretty much did like two hooks in this. How I'm getting my essential nutrients, but then also asks where do you get the AG1. So I would feel like just honestly how I'm getting my essential nutrients, or where do you get the AG1, which AG1's athletic greens. They just changed it to AG1 now. I would personally love just to see like how I'm getting my essential nutrients and test that. But both of them together, I feel like they're not controversial, not contradicting each other, but it's two hooks, and it's like, I don't know, it's just too much going on essentially. Go through. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I've been seeing this a lot by True Classic. They're just going off like different like specifics of like different pain points guys feel. So like how the shirt makes you look so good. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been enjoying their ads. They're doing really good. Some weird, like, going meta style. Cool. Enjoy it. Another exactly the same thing. Just talking about a skincare routine. There's nothing special here. He literally just sound talks about it. This is kind of a weird one. that intro is very weird. But going over through right here of just a testimonial, you'll also notice too the text captions they're using is native to the platform. I see a lot of people make a mistake with this, is that they're not using native like text captions. Like that's really big right there. Another thing to put in perspective right there, which is really cool copywriting style. And just, yeah, it's going off who this perfect for. It's doing a comparison right there. So like, look, come on, who doesn't like push-up bras? So it's taking that push-up bra perspective right there, and then it's going ahead and applying it to a male perspective of like, oh, hey, girls have push-up bras, you know, it makes us look good. Let's how can we do that for a guy? Essentially, well, here, perfect shirt for you to make your muscles look big, better, essentially, something like that. I'm not sure why I got this ad. Don't have ADHD, but maybe me flicking through so many different apps. By ADHD, hello Clarity, manage my ADHD. This is pretty cool, as in like by ADHD, hello Clarity. So it's saying like goodbye to something that people struggle with and saying hello to something, like it's basically removing a pain point and adding in a desire, or like a good, a pro. I love these. These have been working. I've been seeing Fabletics for a lot of these, and these are something that I even had an idea for a while back. And I thought it was really cool. Something too, I even really like this. This is something that's like very cool. I was nerding out hard on this because it starts off with this chick talking about like the best shorts for men, essentially. She's talking about it and everything like that. And then as she's talking about it, it cuts through to like another girl talking about it. And if you don't know, like there's a way to where you can do like a video response to certain TikToks, and this is essentially what they did. They started with one person talking and then immediately cut her with another person talking. And I thought this was like really high level, even though it's so simple to do. It's a really high level way to go through with the TikTok side of how you really need to be creating TikToks to stay on this platform, essentially. And very natural, you know, you can tell it's like she's filming in like her room and stuff like that. I've also seen this Fabletics do this in this perspective right here of going through and chatting, doing like the green screen style. I've been seeing this for a few brands now, green screen, and then they're like talking about what's on there. And I think this looks really good too as well. Talking about fundamentals of why girls like it. Again, guys are probably wearing, you know, typically why you buy fashion is one of the many ways you buy fashion is to appeal to the opposite sex. Basically what we're doing right here is they're kind of hitting on those key points right there of guys who want to look good for other girls. I thought this was just I have to kind of rip this from Shuttle Rock right here. Great job. Just to really, I thought this was just an amazing way to clearly illustrate like some people's creatives versus others. Like you have this one picture of like probably what people would be running, and then you have this other one right here that's like looks really good, really engaging, stuff like that. That was just a really good example of like good creative versus bad creative. Just going through, you know, this one, nothing really crazy. In fact, I think I actually screenshot it just because we're working with a brand similar, and I wanted to, you know, something. I like the angle right here. Start the new year off right with these specific like kind of like you know, not performance enhancers, but things that benefit people. Another one I've been seeing a lot for clothing brands is just guy walking through the street dressed down, or guy or girl dressed down. And in fact, this is not even an actual ad, but I've been seeing this a lot just as an ad, and I like it a lot for an inspirational perspective. Glitch. In fact, I'm actually sipping on some Glitch right now. It's in a ghost cup, but if you go to Glitch Energy, and type in NT20 for 20% off your order. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I really love their shit. I've even had their CEO slash founder on the channel for a interview, and they're crushing it. They're gonna be big. So they're also working with like one of the world's best creative agencies too. So I'm really excited to see where they go. But oh yeah, going back to actually the creative itself. Really talking specifically on the features that turn to benefits. So 2 times longer caffeine, boost energy and focus, no crash, sugar-free, packed with vitamins and antioxidants. I can attest to all of these specifics right here. This is another thing too, going to a Valentine's Day perspective, is that it's going, I really love this because it shows a girl and it's like, it almost looks like a Twitter thing, like a very like Twitter slash like Pinterest style like thing right here. But it's saying like, I would melt if someone gave this to me on Valentine's Day. And you got to put yourself in the male perspective of looking at this particular ad, and it's a, you know, looks like a cute girl saying how she would love if someone gave this to her for Valentine's Day. So you need to put that in the male perspective mind of, oh, okay, hey, this is a really cool idea. If she would love it, maybe I should get it for my girlfriend or wife or whatever it is, and showing the product and everything like that. Really great idea. I like it. So this is a really interesting thing I want to show you guys, is that you can see right here, the text is hard to read because the native features of TikTok is over, like sitting on top of it. So you need to make sure when you're creating your ads that these, like this space on TikTok, I think it's like right here, and right here, does not cover up your text, or you're going to see something like this. Like, it's hard for me to read that. Obviously, just contextually, I can kind of understand what it says, but that's a problem that you need to be understood about that. But I do like the creative itself, just showing off the products and everything. Really great way to bring them to life. Details, all that stuff, like it's good stuff right there. Cool way, just showing off the product demo and use. Like, look, if you're struggling with creative, just go demonstrate the product in many different ways and create ads with that, and trust me, you're gonna do good with ads, assuming your product is something people want. All right, this is a pretty cool one. My dope snow, not really sure how I'm getting targeted. I'm definitely not in a place that snows. Maybe a lot of people from my place travel to snow, so maybe that's how I'm getting targeted, yada yada, whatever. From an ad perspective, it looks good. In fact, I didn't screen record this, but it's a really cool video of guys skiing and then showing off the different fits and everything like that. But saying ready for snow season, find your freedom anywhere in the latest styles. All right, so this is a cool one. I really like this one because it says dress less dad and more daddy. So in like, you know, the 18 to 25, look, don't really know what culture or era or age group specifically likes this, but I know that in the dating culture, women, they like to look at guys and be like, you know, and say stuff like, oh, that's daddy. Look, long story short, some girls call their boyfriends, their man candy, whatever, daddy. And this ad specifically is like, hey, you know, maybe you want to be like that. So here is how to dress like that. So this is a cool way to take, like, you got to really understand, like, all this comes from audience research. So if you can't figure out these angles and things like that, you need to understand what people want. And then you also need to understand, like, do a lot of audience research to figure this shit out. Stop ordering takeout and try this instead. Really great. Just straightforward, like, very great way to hit on that. Kind of just, I didn't record these, but when I'm cuddling him and can smell how clean his skin is, like I said, I've been really enjoying how they're using females to market to men, and I'm sure there's men, you know, using the same perspective for like female advertising and stuff, but just really going over of like, oh, okay, hey, that girl, you know, she's kind of cute, things like that. She's talking about how great the particular, you know, how like him, that could be like her boyfriend, man, whatever, don't really know. So then in my mind, it's like, oh, hey, you know, maybe I should get that because she obviously loves it, and she's also kind of cute and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, hey, you know, maybe I need that in my life. So another cool way, using a green screen, didn't record it, but you know, just guy talking about like, hey, I found this brand on Fabletics on IG, which is weird saying IG. So I guess they ripped this from IG and put it on TikTok specifically. So we got here, oh, just a really cool one. Kind of going through. In fact, I actually have a client that I want to replicate this ad for. So just showing off like I think not product photography, but like supplements, powder supplements and stuff like that can be kind of interesting, that perspective. So check out the new jacket, guys. Cool, straight to the point. In fact, I think this is actually a video ad of just this guy like in the mirror kind of showing it off and stuff like that, and then also to like a close-up of the detail on it. I really love this because it really shows off this really cool detail right here that you probably can't see that well in the video. Look, straightforward GMC, live healthier, shows a healthy person, I would assume, and cool, like just kind of like attention grabbing background, live healthier. I don't know. It doesn't really like sell you on anything. It's just more of like, what's this? Curiosity. Long sleeve special, buy one, get one free. Cool. I mean, just straight to the point. Like if I'm aware, then hey, if I'm in the aware stage of market awareness, then like that's perfect for this. Same thing right here. I like the motivational iconic, had some really great angles for like the beginning of the year because they like sell motivation and stuff. Make the right calls for the big game. Pretty cool. Upgrade your style in 2022. Again, hard to see the text because of the native features in the app. So you really need to understand that. Gear for your training goals. Shop activewear as versatile as you. So just showing off the collection and the variety and stuff like that. I would love to see this photo compared to a video of a guy training or a few guys, different guys training in this particular gear right here, and then see which one outperforms. I'd really be interested in that. Built. Very straightforward, just showing off the product. All day comfort on a whole new level. I really like how it's showing off like all day comfort on a whole new level. Some people be like, oh, it's a t-shirt, you know, it's some pants, get it now for 20% off. Like it's really selling the benefits of purchasing the product versus like, hey, it's 20% softer than your standard shirt. Really love Jackson that they're focused on more specifically. Showing off some social proof right here. And a little bit of authority from Men's Journal. So that's pretty cool. And also, I was just recently on their website. So I know I'm more like in the aware category right here of 20% off, free 2-day shipping, things like that. Another cool, just, I've been really enjoying these specific ads right here of people just talking about their fit. It's an Instagram story. I've been really enjoying this, showing off the fit and everything like that, because basically you're just painting the picture in the prospect's mind of, hey, you could look like this. You're showing off everything, you're talking about it, and yeah, it works good. One of the clothing brands we worked with, we've had a particular ad like that, worked super well. And also to it looks like something you would see, you know, on your Instagram story. Flipping through Instagram stories and everything like that, you would see something like this of, you know, it looks very natural, organic and everything like that. So this is one where I feel like the organic text just does not fit. You're showing off a very luxurious kind of feel, but this organic text actually brings down the feeling of it and the maturity of it due to that. So that's some instances where a rule needs to be broken. So in this case right here, you can see, just look at the feel of what the guy's wearing and everything. You know, in fact, I didn't screen record this one right here, but it's just like, this is just trying to go buy these pants. There's a few more texts that pop up and it's just this guy in front of the camera and stuff. But then you look at this, nice watch, nice dress shirt, nice pants, nice shoes and everything like that, you know, nice area. This organic text just does not fit. So you really need to understand that when you're, you know, you're advertising of who is the demographic you're going after. This is going after a more prestigious demographic. This is going after a more, don't get me wrong, Built's still I love Built. I wear them all the time. Love their stuff a lot. But, you know, they're a brand that's going to be, you're going to spend $75-100. This brand right here, it looks like they're going after a more luxurious demographic. Because you're going after that more luxurious demographic, maybe a few $100 AOV, you need to really focus and build that into your creative specifically. I would say the same exact thing for this right here. This just does not fit well. Now again, I haven't visited these people's website. There might be $50 pants, $30 pants, but just from the prestigiousness of this, between just how like everything's like just the brand positioning right here, the, you know, the feel of the scene, the location, you know, I see the Louis Vuitton belt and everything like that. Like this to me seems like it'd be a prestigious brand, so I need to make sure that I articulate that with my messaging and everything. So like I really love how, like, you see how this blocky text, just very clear, easy to articulate, this little white, like this black background. I feel like we put something on this or this, it would look really good and feel a little bit more towards my specific like thing we're going for. Now you can see right here, I don't think I ever screen recorded it or not. In a way, we kind of can counter that again because just the location. You can see how the scene and the location, same exact brand, but the location, the feel feels completely different, and this almost feels more natural. So you have to understand that all of these different things go into play, like your location, your scene, your actor. You know, if you're selling a teeth whitening company, if you're selling teeth whitening product and your actor has really bad teeth, like that's not going to convert. You know, and that's something as an advertiser you have to look at for of who the models are and do they portray your ideal character in a sense. So, you know, you got to look at those things. This scene right here, it's just this shirt hanging on this thing right here, and it's, you know, literally just like this text right here, and it's a phone kind of going around it. But the scene doesn't feel prestigious. This scene feels a lot more prestigious. I think it's this one right here. You know, this scene, not necessarily prestigious, but like he's in a nice area, looks city. He, you know, definitely dressed up nice and everything like that. Articulates himself in a really nice manner. Like, it looks very prestigious. So it's just one of those advertising things that you really have to be careful for. This is an all great around ad. Just her having her breakfast. I'm going to have a little granola for a post brunch. This I feel like could have been more like up here or something like that. Or I don't know. I feel like it down here was a little hard to read and really grab my attention. So they could have probably done that somewhere like around here to just kind of really grab your attention specifically. So, and also she looks good. So it might just be that that's what they're banking on, that she's going to grab the attention all that case. So this is a cuts one, showing off specific details about the product. I really like it. I think everyone needs these dripped into their funnel. Built, going on it. I didn't record it, but I think I actually did. Let's see. Okay, no. But it's just like cheap fabric. It's just showing off a few like cons of other brands and how Built's better than that. Let's go to this one right here. This is a pretty cool one. I like this one. It's just showing off clothing haul, and then it's just showing off like different like products that they have, and different like just showing off the versatility of the brand, how versatile they are. Bird Dogs, I've been seeing this ad forever. Basically just him walking in. It's like, these aren't khaki pants, you know, yada yada. They're like sweatpants or something like that. Let's see. We're almost out of time here, but just see if I can fast forward through a few more. This is cool of how I love how the way that this one ad, you understand everything about this brand in one ad. And like, I think the only thing else that you could increase the powerfulness of this ad is stating like, look, you could have one review 5 out of 5. Now, if you have 5,000 5-star reviews, that's really powerful right there. And if you had that right there, like, that'd make it better. So because they didn't add that, that states to me that this is a pretty new brand. They probably only had like 3 reviews. They don't want to state that. A really great way that these Aurora bring is actually going ahead and positioning authority in the brand. By authority as in like as seen in Consumer Reports. Basically just helps with like positioning of the brand and, you know, association, things like that. Cool. Remarkable. Risk-free 100 days satisfaction guarantee. I love that. That's a really great one. Risk-free for 100 days. We actually find that the longer the risk-free you can offer, the better conversion rate you'll have. And also you'll have fewer returns, because 30 days, maybe you're not completely into it yet, and you're like, I gotta do it. But maybe it takes 60 days before you're fully into it and really navigating it properly. So you do 100 days, by 100 days, like, oh, I love this thing. At the time, adapt. Great way, split screen ad, showing the product, showing off little white background stuff. And then let's see what this is right here. I love this. I love this a lot. One, I'm big into boxing, so I actually hired a boxing coach just in personal life. So I'm already like immediately into this, but I love this. And in fact, I think this will be the last 2 minutes of this video. We can actually kind of just dive into this. So we needed a way to articulate this app right here. Essentially, that's the objective. How do we sell people in this specific? I think it's an app. So I'm not sure. I think it's an app specifically. Yeah, so you have an app on your phone. You select the workout. Here's the workout. You show off the person having a really great workout and stuff, enjoying it, having fun. You're also showing off features that turn to benefits, essentially. So track performance, showing like punch counts, things like that. So some people like that, showing different features off. Reach new milestones. I mean, it's just a really great way to just kind of show off the app and stuff. And again, I'm not sure if it's an app or maybe just like all online type thing, which I think it might actually be that, because typically people have like app installs and stuff like that. That'll be kind of like position the ad and stuff. But I don't know. I just love it. It's a really great way to show off the whole thing. I think the only thing else that we could actually like kind of put in there is a little bit of social proof inside. And the social proof will just kind of help out with building that ad that lasts, essentially. So really good. Love it. So guys, that concludes today's video. Again, this is just reviewing a few ads. I'm not really going to say, I don't even know how many ads we reviewed, maybe probably like 20 or 30, but just hope you can take some inspiration from this. I think for me as an advertiser, in order to continue to perfect my craft, I need to be looking at ads every day. And this allows me to really start to build that muscle and understand what makes good ads and what makes bad ads. So when I'm creating them, then I can understand that from right off the bat, like, hey, that looks bad, that looks good, and go forward from there. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And yeah, guys, my name is Nick Theriot. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.